How's it going, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Dave, but you probably know me as Wake Run Collapse, and after 1,665 videos, 3.6 million views, 32 years of watch time, and 6 years of content, this channel is finally coming to an end today. This is not a decision I make lightly. The writing has been on the wall for some time, I believe. My job has become increasingly demanding of my time. Couple that with the rapid-fire release of sets and how difficult it is to get them at a good price or at all, with some of the shortages that they had experienced for some time, and the cost of doing all of that, and the loss of a lot of the passion that I once had for collecting. Plus, I bought a house, and I'm getting married too, and that weighs heavily into those decisions. But before we get into any of that stuff, I'm a math major for a reason. I've got notes. I've got stats for you. You might enjoy them. More stats than you already got. So let's hit you with a few of them. 108,000 total likes on all my videos. That's a lot. Just shy of 3,000 total dislikes. I actually thought that was going to be higher. 48,000 comments. My top video hit 848,000 views. That's almost 25% of the total views across every video I ever uploaded. Which is a little sobering, I suppose, as well. Despite that, my 100 pack opening of Premium Champion was my most liked, most disliked, and most commented video all at the same time, and it had fewer than half of the views of my top performing video. Not to say that it did poorly, but it struck at the right time. But the most important stat that's on there is over 17,000 subscribers. The subscriber count's been pretty steady for the past year or two. I've lost a lot of my consistency with uploading. I don't regret not spending that time to upload. I do regret not having the time to upload. It's definitely a different thing. I know it's disappointing for those of you who look forward to mass openings and as a source for that type of entertainment as well as for purchasing cards, but the good news is there are a lot of channels out there who are doing fun, creative, inspiring Japanese content, and they're doing it a lot more consistently than I am. So there's no need to be worried about the art of Japanese collecting going by the wayside or vanishing, because frankly it's stronger than ever, and that's in spite of me not doing anything. The cards speak for themselves, their quality, the enjoyment in the community. It's absolutely thriving, and it's a great thing to see. Collecting can be a thrill, obviously, but it can become an obsession and an addiction too. I gotta say, I consistently wanted to get to a point where I felt like I was done, but it's become more and more apparent that that's never going to happen. I mean, with confidence, once I completed the master set, a lot of that feeling that I had unfinished business was gone, because I looked at the way that collecting was going, and I really didn't have an inspiration to keep going. I was done, but the release of sets is never ending. They have an opportunity to make money, they're going to continue to do it. They become harder and harder to get for a competitive price, harder and harder to complete because of all the super rares and all these other things that they put into sets now. I mean, just look at GX Ultra Shiny. That's a ridiculous set. Imagine trying to complete that and then using your sale figures and purchasing those boxes as justification for the next set and the next set. And that's what made this decision a lot easier. I could have just done new openings and sales over and over and over again. But then I would look at myself 2 years from now and be in the same position I am now, except I would have dedicated all that time and money to keeping it going just because I was keeping it going, and that's not really fair to either of us. So I think this is my time. You'll still see me on Twitter occasionally because I will still exist, although with a lot more anonymity than I had before. And I'm not sure what I'll eventually do in terms of selling cards or remaining booster boxes. I can tell you that that's a long ways off, so it's nothing I'm doing by email. I may never sell anything. I may sell it anonymously on eBay. I really don't know. But right now I have bigger focuses and bigger things to work on. So thank you sincerely for all the ways in which you have supported me, over the past 6 years. I've grown a lot, and I've learned a lot, and I've accomplished a lot in that span of time. And a lot of that has to do with my experiences on this platform and with all of you. And I hope that many of you can say the same. I was never going to have a channel for this all-encompassing wisdom or this peak entertainment. But if you have a fond memory of something that you experienced through the Wake Run Collapse channel, or if there's something that you learn that you carry with you now, or just a funny moment or joke that just happens to stick with you, then this was all worth it. Every single bit of it was worth it. I can't say I'll see you in the next video because there is no next video. But it's funny the way the time works, because you can go back and you can watch all the videos that I ever made on this platform for free and re-experience or find for the first time the things that made you want to come to this channel in the first place. It's funny how that works, because if those videos are still here and I'm still in them, did I ever really leave? Yeah. Because I gotta go, because the rest of my life is waiting for me. I'll see ya.